Hey everyone, this is Kiran and I hope you're having a fantastic day. If you're planning to visit Bannerghatta Biological Park and wondering whether it's worth visiting, this video is for you. We chose the last evening safari, and in this video I'll show you exactly what we can expect from the safari to the butterfly park and the zoo. By the time we reached, the safari bus was already waiting for us as we were running a little late. We quickly got in, settled into our seats, and the adventure began. Joining me on this trip were Jeshma and Ishana, and all three of us were equally excited. The safari buses here are fully air conditioned and comfortable, with large windows that give everyone a good view outside. Within a few minutes, we had our first wildlife sighting. A group of elephants was peacefully feeding in a large open enclosure. One thing I immediately noticed was the amount of space provided for the animals. Unlike a traditional zoo, the enclosures here are much larger and designed to resemble their natural habitat. As we moved further, we came across herds of spotted deer grazing quietly. It was a calm and peaceful start to the safari. Soon after, we stopped near another elephant enclosure where handlers were giving an elephant a bath in a lake. It was nice to watch the interaction between the elephant and its caretakers. As the journey continued, we spotted sambar deer along with a few more spotted deers. All the animals here are looked after by the forest department while living in a spacious safari enclosures. The next animal we saw was the Indian gaur. It's the largest wild bovine in the world. And seeing one standing so close to the road was quite an experience. A little later, we reached a beautiful lake where several elephants had gathered. Since we visited during summer, the forest looked dry and the grass had turned brown. That's completely normal for this region, and once the rains arrive, the entire forest turns green again. After a few more sightings of deer, we finally reached the section everyone had been waiting for. Ahead of us was a double gate entrance to the carnivore safari. Only after one gate closes does the next one open, making the entire system safe for both visitors and the animals. As soon as we entered, the atmosphere inside the bus changed. Everyone was looking outside, hoping for the first sighting. The first animals we came across were sloth bears. One large bear was resting close to the road, giving everyone a good view. A little further ahead we spotted a group of 4 sloth bears. Then came one of the best moments of the safari. One of the bears was already walking along the middle of the road ahead of the bus. The driver slowed down and stopped at a safe distance. The bear simply continued walking at its own pace without paying any attention to us. It walked past our bus and it continued down the road. We could still see through the rear window until it finally disappeared into the forest. That's what makes a safari special. The animals don't perform for us. We are simply visitors passing through their home. Our next stop was a leopard safari. The first leopard we spotted was out in the open. Its natural camouflage blended so well with the surroundings. It's easy to understand why these animals are known as masters of stealth. A little further ahead, we also saw 3 leopards inside a separate enclosure. Some leopards are managed separately by the park authorities whenever required for their safety and management. From here, we entered one of the most awaited sections of the safari, the lion enclosure. The first animal we spotted was a lioness relaxing in the open. A little further ahead, under the shade of a bamboo grove, was a magnificent male lion, taking it easy after the day's heat. We were lucky to spot another lion and lionesses before moving on. Watching lions from the safety of the safari bus is a completely different experience. Even though they are used to the safari vehicles, seeing them just a short distance away is something you don't forget easily. A final stop in the safari was the tiger enclosure. The first tiger we saw was a tigress, resting peacefully inside a separate enclosure. Then we came across a sight that had everyone reaching for their cameras. A white tiger and a Bengal tiger cooling themselves in a small pool of water. It was a perfect way to end the safari. With that, our bus headed back to the main entrance of Bannerghatta Biological Park. But our day wasn't over yet. Our next stop was the butterfly park. The butterfly park here was the first of its kind in India and has been designed to provide a suitable environment for butterflies. Since we visited in the evening, we didn't get to see too many butterflies. If you're mainly coming for the butterfly park, I would suggest visiting earlier in the day when butterfly activity is usually at its best. Inside the park, we also spent some time at the Butterfly Information Center, where you can learn about the fascinating life cycle of a butterfly. It's an interesting place, especially if you are visiting with children. Another place that caught our attention was the beautiful koi fish pond. Watching the colorful fish swimming around made for a relaxing break after the safari. There are also a few refreshment stalls nearby if you'd like to grab a quick snack before continuing your visit. Our final stop for the day was the zoo. Although it was getting late and we couldn't cover every section, we still managed to see quite a few animals. We started with the zebras. Followed by the giraffes. One of the giraffes was happily moving around its enclosure and it was lovely to watch. Next, we saw nilgai, emus, blackbucks and hippopotamuses. We also came across sambar deer, barking deer, the Indian striped hyena and the Indian fox. By then, it was almost closing time, so we had to skip the reptile section. Before leaving, we did get to see the colourful Scarlet Macaw, which was a nice way to end our visit. Overall, Bannerghatta Biological Park offers much more than just a safari. You can enjoy the thrill of seeing wild animals, visit the butterfly park, and explore a well-maintained zoo, all in a single trip. If you're planning for a family outing or looking for a weekend getaway from Bengaluru, this is definitely a place worth considering. My only suggestion would be to start your visit a little earlier than we did so you have enough time to explore every section at a relaxed pace. I hope this video has given you a clear idea of what to expect when you visit Bannerghatta Biological Park. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to Road Interest for more travel experiences, resort reviews and destination guides. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, take care, travel responsibly, and I'll see you in the next video.